May I have the honor of inviting on stage Mr. Punit Goenka, President, IAA-India Chapter and Managing Director and CEO Z. Kindly join us on stage. A very warm welcome and a very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Namaskar. Esteemed dignitaries, Chairman and World President IAA, Mr. Srinivasan Swamy, members of the Governing Council, leaders of the corporate world, eminent personalities from the world of media and entertainment, members of the press, students from the stream of marketing and communications, and my colleagues and friends from the industry. On behalf of International Advertising Association, India Chapter, and Z Entertainment, I take this opportunity to welcome each one of you to the 44th edition of IAA World Congress. A special mention to all our delegates who have traveled from 25 countries across the globe. We truly appreciate your time and effort invested in traveling all the way to be with us today. We welcome you all to India. More than delegates, you all are our guests in India. There is a beautiful line in Sanskrit which says, Atithi Devo Bhava. This teaches us to host and treat our guests as gods. So with folded hands, I welcome each and every one of you and thank you for your faith and support. It is our privilege to get an opportunity to host you in India, and I'm sure that the team at IAA will not leave a stone unturned in making your stay a memorable one. Friends, it's been 80 long years that our nation has waited for an ensemblage of this stature, an ensemblage of some of the finest minds in the realm of marketing, advertising, and media. Now, one might argue that conferences with international speakers are no longer a new thing, but to find 40 speakers, of which 5 are Padma awardees, 7 are leaders from the Fortune 500 companies, 11 are disruptors of the technology world, 3 are veterans from the film and entertainment industry, 10 are the stalwarts of marketing world, 2 are world-renowned sports persons, and of course, I must add, one is even a social humanoid robot. A rare blend to find, isn't it? Hence, I would like to urge each one of you to make the most of these 3 days, which are beautifully curated by the esteemed organizing committee of IAA. While for us, it is an investment of our time and energy for just 3 days, for the entire team, it's been the immense hard work invested over a year, if not more. It was my absolute pleasure and privilege both to get an opportunity to contribute my bit, though it is nothing compared to what has been invested by the core team led by Mr. Srinivasan Swamy and Mr. Ramesh Narayan. In the last several months, every time that I have spoken to them, they were busy meeting international delegations, presenting them about the key aspects of IAA World Congress and encouraging them to participate. And today we can witness the fruit of their efforts. So ladies and gentlemen, if I may request, let us put our hands together for the entire organizing committee of IAA to cheer and applaud their efforts. At IAA, we have invested our time and energy ironing out some of the really crucial and critical aspects of the industry and the overall ecosystem in which we survive. To cite a few, initiatives to sensitize the industry pertaining to environment, gender parity, flexi hours at work, voter apathy, and many more. In fact, on the final day of this conference, the team is all set to launch one more special campaign which is aimed at spreading awareness related to health. I'm truly proud of the entire team at IAA and look forward to working with them closely on these important aspects. As simply put by the noted American author Zig Ziglar, one should expect the best and at the same time, one should be prepared for the worst as well. But that said, the prominent question of what's coming next does bother us at times. And I think the sincere attempt of the entire team at IAA, while curating the sessions, was to ensure that each one of you go back with an insightful answer to this question. Also, while we are all in the business of building brands, whether it is a corporate brand, a product brand, a service-oriented brand, or even a personal brand for that matter, what really matters at the end of the day, which you all would agree, is deep emotional connect which the brand establishes with the audiences. What matters is the language or the dialect in which the brand speaks to the audience. What matters, friends, is how purely and honestly does the brand believe in the culture and value system of its audience. And that, as we would like to discuss, debate, and delve over the next 3 days, is what we intend to arrive at, the real definition of the brand's dharma. With the esteemed speakers who have graced this event with their presence, there is no iota of doubt in my mind that we all will collectively arrive at this definition. And hence, I would like to thank each and every speaker, delegate, organizing committee member, sponsor, and of course the brilliant workforce backstage for being part of this assemblage, in their own special way, to make it a truly successful 44th edition of the IAA World Congress. A special mention to the wonderful support received from the government. This event wouldn't have been possible without the strong support received from the Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of External Affairs, and the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. And of course, we are grateful to the Government of Kerala for enabling and empowering us to host this edition of this beautiful God's own country. On that note, I welcome you all once again. While the days are filled with insightful interactions, the evenings are equally interesting. Shreyams and Uday are hosting the first 2 evenings, while I and my better half, Shreyasi, look forward to hosting you all on the evening of the final day. Till then, have a wonderful time. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.